You might find that the files that are recorded on the TriCaster need to be converted into another format to make them usable in another application. There is a tool found in the TriCaster called the Export Tool that we can use to convert the QuickTime MOV recordings into other formats. And let's take a look at how we use this tool. So on our TriCaster, you can see there's a export option at the top with a gear next to it. If you click on this gear, you'll see an entry called Export Media File. This is the default export profile that is set up on your TriCaster system. And we can configure this by clicking the gear next to the name. So if I open this up, this is what the export profile is going to use by default. Now, right now, it's an H.264 MPEG file at 10 megabits, but if I wanted something else, I could just click on formats, and these are all the different video formats that can be exported. And a few just to point out, we could do other QuickTime formats like ProRes files. We could do MPEG-2 files. We can do MP3, which is going to be an audio-only file, but if you just need the audio from the recording, you could use that. You can also do a variety of H.264, and you can see there's different bit rates you can choose. So I'm going to leave mine on the H.264 10 megabits, and then the directory, this is where the new files that when they are exported will be created. So you can see mine will be on the D drive, but you could direct that somewhere else if necessary. And once you've got everything set, you'll hit OK. Now we can open up the export tool, load in our recordings, and then export them. So let's set that up. I'll go back to the gear, click on Export Media, and then in this window, we can then queue up all the recordings we want to convert. So we don't have to do this one by one. If I had a bunch of recordings, I could set them all up and hit export, and it would process all of them in one session. So let's add in some recordings. Here are some test ones I've done. I'm just going to grab these two right here. Hit OK. There they are. You can see their duration. And when you're ready to export, you just hit the export button, and this will start processing them in the background. And if you want, you can close this window, and it will continue to be processing even while you use the system to do other functions. When the export is done, you'll see that the button will no longer be blue, and that shows you that the process has completed. Or if you want to check the status, you can click the gear and open up the window again and see where it is. So you can see one file's already been exported, and it's almost done with the second file. Let's go take a look at where those files got exported to and open one up. So I'll just go to my DDR, I'm going to go to Browse, my D drive. Let's see, that was under Sessions Export. There they are. And there are the two files I just created. Let's open one of those. And there it is in my DDR. And you can see that I can scrub through it and play through that file and use it. And of course, I can take this off the system and use it in some other application if needed.